1. A major difference between a plant cell and an animal cell is: A. Plant cells do not reproduce. B. Plant cells do not have cell walls. C. Plant cells have chloroplasts. D. Plant cells die after a year. 2. Sponges, worms, insects, and amphibians belong to which of the following kingdoms? A. Monera. B. Protista. C. Plantae. D. Animalia. 3. What name is given to the global ecosystem? A. Atmosphere. B. Hydrosphere. C. Lithosphere. D. Biosphere. 4. Which of the following parts of a plant are not digestible by humans? A. Cell wall. B. Stomata. C. Root hairs. D. Taproot. 5. In fish, respiration takes place in which of the following body parts? A. Gills. B. Spinal cord. C. Tail. D. Circulatory system. 6. If a seed is planted upside down, the roots will still grow downward because of which of the following plant responses? A. Respiration. B. Gravitropism. C. Osmosis. D. Turgidity. 7. When a plant like mistletoe lives by stealing the nutrients from the tissue of living trees, the condition is called which of the following? A. Mutualism. B. Commensalism. C. Predation. D. Parasitism. 8. Which of the following organs contains smooth muscle cells? A. Biceps. B. Heart. C. Stomach. D. Thyroid. 9. Bacteria and viruses can invade your body from all except which of the following? A. Mouth. B. Nose. C. Eyes. D. Skin. 10. Most of the absorption of nutrients takes place in which part of the digestive system? A. Small intestine. B. Mouth. C. Large intestine. D. Stomach. 11. The autonomic system is not involved in controlling which of the following? A. Walking. B. Digestion. C. Heart rate. D. Breathing. 12. If one parent has 2 dominant genes for tallness, TT, and the other parent has 2 recessive genes for shortness, TT, what is the probability that the offspring will be tall? A. 25%. B. 50%. C. 75%. D. 100%. 13. If an object is more than 2 focal lengths away from a convex lens, which of the following best represents what the image would look like? A. The image is larger and inverted. B. The image is smaller and inverted. C. The image is larger and upright. D. The image is smaller and upright. 14. An element's atomic mass is determined by which of the following? A. The number of protons and the number of electrons. B. The number of protons, electrons, and neutrons. C. The number of protons only. D. The number of protons and the number of neutrons. 15. A rainbow is the outcome of which of the following behaviors of light? A. Diffusion. B. Refraction. C. Reflection. D. Interference. 16. Which of the following features indicate that continents, such as Africa, were once situated near the South Pole? A. Fault lines. B. Glacial deposits. C. Snow-capped mountains. D. River deposits. 17. Pumice formed from a volcano is considered to be which of the following types of rock? A. Intrusive igneous rock. B. Extrusive igneous rock. C. Intrusive metamorphic rock. D. Extrusive metamorphic rock. 18. Which of the following causes ocean waves? A. Persistent surface winds. B. Excessive rainfall in one part of the ocean. C. Steep slopes near the shoreline. D. The relative alignment of the Moon and the Sun with Earth. 19. Earth is closest to the Sun during which of the following months? A. July. B. June. C. January. D. September. 20. Which planet is eighth in order from the Sun? A. Venus. B. Saturn. C. Jupiter. D. Neptune. 21. Which of the following is not a possible effect of the global warming of Earth's atmosphere? A. Warmer weather might support an increase in tropical diseases such as malaria. B. Sea level might rise due to the melting of the polar ice caps. C. Earth's mesosphere might become more ionized, hindering space travel. D. The number of storms and hurricanes might increase. 22. Severe storms are most likely to be created under which of the following conditions? A. A cold front when the warm air it replaces rises quickly. B. A warm front that is replacing cold air. C. An occluded front where a fast-moving cold air mass replaces a slower warm air mass. D. A stationary front that remains in place for several days. 23. Which of the following are features associated with glaciers? A. Cirques, errats, moraines. B. Sinkholes, groundwater flow, stalactites. C. Sedimentary rocks, conglomerates, shale. D. Vents, calderas, hot spots. 24. A sea breeze is caused by which of the following conditions? A. The sea is warmer than the air. B. The sea is warmer than the land. C. The land is warmer than the sea. D. The sea is colder than the air. 25. An atom of the same element that has different numbers of neutrons is called an. A. Ion. B. Isotope. C. Compound. D. Mixture.